Let's see if he can do it again.
Well, it's time to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading right into it. 2-0 for Complexity, winning the pistol round and the follow-up. We're getting right into the action. OG looking to try and bounce back on this T side. It's another Dust 2 affair here on the mainstream. We're looking forward to seeing if we can get things underway. It's heating up. Issa trying to get some shots out middle. A lot of players from OG sending their way in towards the tunnels. Top mid-nade from the CT side. Complexity should be picking this one up relatively easily. We're just looking at a couple of pistols here for OG. But BlameF, he could be the player that finds a lot of success, but that flash is perfect, Hawker.
Nice body shots from Alexi B to start the round, putting some pressure on the mid players. And Complexity don't have much money in the bank, so winning this round convincingly would have been ideal. That nade is on point, though. Good damage done before the push.
Oh, good shot from Valde. Poison coming in with a double, going for a third kill as well if possible, and he's going to get it. He'll find another opportunity as well here under the head of Alexi B. JK stealing away his opportunity, and in fact will take both of the kills towards the end. Rush trying to hold off that long push, but Nico quick on the headshot. And now Poison trying to hold off Issa, who's just walked into his crosshair up short. And we're looking at a 4v3 man advantage for Complexity. And under a minute left with all three of the remaining players of OG going into long. They don't have a second smoke for that cross, Alex, so that's going to be a big issue.
Switching out that AWP to Nico. Smoke deployed onto the site. Here comes the run boost. Mantu going in with the AK. Oh, but Config's got aggressive off the back of the smoke. AK in hand, and he is making the most of it. Only Mantu remaining. Nice flick up close, but JKS gets him from the back lines.
For him to showcase his abilities, and speaking of, Config's time to shine here on the B side. They're running right into him, and that's 3 kills on the hold. He's run out of ammo. Luckily, has his teammates to back him up, and JKS just swings on in, getting a piece of the pie. 5-0 up for Complexity. Not at all, but Nico trying to follow in behind. It's Rush there with the kill onto Nico. Og up short. And now Rush looking for another opportunity if possible. Down into the pit, but 2v4. Complexity are just dominating these duels across the ground rounds. You know, there hasn't really been much of a contest from OG just yet. Valde, push out. Rush and JKS following up, and 6-0 for Complexity.
Just under a minute remaining for OG, and they're going to explode onto this A-bomb site.
Well, BlameF looking to hold. We know he can be a fantastic rifler from this position. He's going to look up into the side, and good kill from JKS trying to play with him. That's the help he needed. And now Valde trying to get out onto the edge of the smoke. He goes for the shots, but BlameF taking damage. Config coming in with the headshot. This is so damn clean from Complexity. Playing off of each other well on the A side, but these pistols suddenly are biting back. So with that Deagle kill, they make it a little more on the expensive side for Complexity. I do love how JKS is just willing to swing out.
You saw in the previous round, Rush's flashes from long were what slowed them down significantly as they tried to scale up onto A. Let's see if they can beat the counter-util this time.
BlameF, another lineup. That's huge from BlameF. 3 coming through. The nade's not perfect. Hits off the tree, but nonetheless, 3 kills from that position. That's more than you want from your anchor. And now Config just delivering. I thought he was going to get caught there by Valde running up. The timing seemed to favor the T player, but BlameF pulls his gun at the right time. And Mantu left alone in this 1v4. 10 seconds, just trying to hold on to the AWP, and he misses the shot. Config re-aggresses into the tunnels, and now asking, do they need an AWP? And the answer is no. And use their utility sparingly. Now they'll see the mid-execute coming in, but it's actually going to be the cat execute coming through, Alex.
Nice shot from Poison. Now just flashbang blinded him, but Poison gets a second kill, and BlameF remains alive. He's going to get the final one. This is easy pickings right now for Complexity. OG run that same play a couple of times.
Issa takes significant damage, so backs away from it. And now Config, caught in the tunnels, gets the 1 kill. Here's the footsteps of Alexi B, and a clean headshot, dropping the bomb, and the in-game leader of OG.
Oh, BlameF's just sitting here.
Just toying with them, Hawker.
Mantu gets a chance. Is he ready for Config, though? I don't think so. Config stuck around, and he is taking over right now. 17 kills in 10 rounds for Config.
It is a scary, scary sight when Config on B is wrecking you. You go A, BlameF's ready to maul you to pieces. JKS having a great time in towards that B ramp CT rotation. Looking really good so far. Valde now with the AK. No stranger to the clutch, but he didn't really get an opportunity in this one. I'll have to save into the next round, and
Counter-terrorists win.
it's going to be 10-0 for Complexity.
This B site has got some scary boys on it for the Complexity side.
Oh, it really does. I think everywhere it does at the moment, but JKS and Config, this is a duo that can shut down anything. And here go G running right into the site. Config holding the cross. This is JKS's time to really draw that attention away. He's done that well, but now it's Config having to show up. But Alexi B, he has the big bulging brain, and he checks the left corner. Config brought down, and finally, OG are going to find themselves a round win.
Get a chance to go for the round.
Yeah, it's like,
That's kind of a shame.
even though we have 12k in the bank, we've got bank for days. You don't even want to attempt the B retake because it's just dumb.
I think that the better decision is to try and get these exit kills and control the OG economy. However, unfortunately, that hasn't panned out for them.
Just diving out into long, blinded, plank, anti-flash, but rush. Oh my god. It is long, it is labored, but still the kill comes through. And this follow-up nade. Oh, I don't think he's going to reach them, unfortunately. But Blame F, of course. Another kill through the smoke. Nico's got out of range of that HE grenade, and he will start to back away near spawn. Alexa B trying to move closer and closer to the site, but Blame F caught the perfect timing. Mantu was not looking up onto the site, and Alexa B goes down with no trade. And now we're looking at Mantu with 17 seconds left, bomb not in his possession. The only thing he can do that is of value for his team is saving this AWP into the next round, and with the money on Complexity, I don't have to even let this happen, unfortunately, for Mantu. They're not really pushing right now. It will be Config who will get him if he gets close enough, but yeah, they're not going for it. He will be saving. And OG finally into a position that actually was good for them.
To him.
That is sick. Config just playing with everything on the server right now, and now he's going to go for more. Headshot out to the right side, and Nico jumps up. Issa hitting the headshot on Config. And now Alexa B just holding this CT push out. Blame F getting caught, and this is the most convincing round we've had from OG. Rush. A mere 4 kills. It's your time, Rush. Finally, you've had to play that dirty role of holding long early. Blame F has flashed you, prevented you from finding kills. But here he is in the 1v4. He's going to get the first kill. Refine the right side, and I'll just drop him back in the middle. His position is difficult, but he's doing a lot of damage here. Taking down Mantu. Now that AWP picked up as well. Flashing into the B site. Needs to be careful of this T-spawn player. Is, making noise. Rush doesn't hear it. Finally, he does! Oh my god, Rush! That is so quick. It will be the round win for OG. I said it was the cleanest, most convincing. It was up until a point. I'll remove the word clean from it now. They only keep the one player alive, but money is not a factor going into this last one. But Config still in the tunnels, like you pointed out earlier in the round. Config easily taking down Issa. Poison out long. Successful in finding Valde. And now the 2 players going down puts it into a 3v3. And OG trying to make their play into the A site. Still some time here, so they don't really need to be pressured too much. And JKS is just biding his time for his opportunity. Bomb's going to get planted for short, so Poison not given a chance. And Config, the only rifler left alive, Alex, is gone. And JKS with a no-scope up top onto Alexi B's head. And Poison just waiting for that opportunity. The Molotov forcing JKS into the open, and Nico cracks his skull wide open. And Mantu secures a 3rd round for OG. Nico just holding the ramp, watching the players drop down into the site as JKS picks up 1. It's a 4v5. Man advantage still intact for Complexity, but it's been drawn back. Blame F lets it live for a little short amount of time. And now Alexa B, oh my god, Rush flying through the air, still takes the kill. And Valde and Issa, a 2v4 as Complexity soared to 13. I will never...
Gonna get some hair transplants.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have my arm. I'll just take hair from anywhere, you know. I'll not be following. If you got any hair, go on, you know. Whoa. Issa trying to get into a better position here. It would have been good if he could have used the crossfire, or at least the help from his window player, but Config continuing to give haircuts, Alex. And honestly, you can't get refunds, but you know, I wouldn't be happy with that. Way too much off the top for OG.
Bodies littering the B-bomb site for OG. 14-3 down.
there it is.
It's the fight he was waiting for. Long range against Alexi B. B site looks to be the end goal here for Complexity, and that setup towards the Tons could be annoying to deal with. You've got that long-range scout first, then you've got the pistols up close, but they're about to push.
Oh, they're walking right into it. It's been one kill, but that's not going to be enough. You can't help but feeling maybe the setup, if it was more passive, would have reaped more rewards, but 3v2, OG have held off enough at the moment, but 40 seconds left. Complexity have actually tucked up tail. They're going straight into the A site. BlameF walking up the B ramp to cut off the rotation. It's all on Nico. It's just Nico left to try and hold this off. We know he's good on the deke. We've seen some nasty deagle shots out of him in his career, but just not landing anything. And Config coming in with a headshot. 15-3. Complexity's locking this, and it's looking like Dust 2 is theirs.
Yeah, I'm kind of impressed that BlameF is able to manage Config, to keep Config back. I think he'd want to be pushing in some of these positions, but here come the trades. Valda playing up close. This is an awkward angle to deal with.
Yeah, Valde, oh my god, they have objective. That's one nearly. Flicks out to the right for the second, but Config is hitting headshots left, right, and center.
Boy.
And now BlameF is about to cut them in the back. Shutting down two players, surely. Surely he just gets both of these players. He hears the footsteps, just making sure it's clear, but BlameF about to drop on them like Assassin's Creed. I love the patience here. He's got them. That's the lineup. Should be two, and the spray is good. He gets away as well. Lexi B couldn't get the shot off. Molly will extend to BlameF's position, and somehow he is protected from the fire. Another one goes in from Alexi B, but it's not going to extend.
That sums up this game for OG, man.
What? Why is he just alive? I don't get it. 16-3. Config with another headshot, and like you said, this game has just been grim for OG.
Just nothing went right for them.
Well, bomb planted. Issa just sitting back in CT spawn. Poison has got his teammate beside him in CT. Well, two of them, in fact, who are just about to aggress into spawn. They have that one flash from BlameF. Should be used up. Completely blinds Issa. Fantastic flash, actually. Caught three players, and they all just get cleaned up. What a pissed around for Complexity.
Oh, no. Oh, I was holding out so much hope, Dinko, for this game. That's not a good sign to start it off.
Yeah. Valde trying his best from bench, but not really finding too much success. But someone that is finding success is Issa. On the other side of the map, 2 kills picked up on the deagle, and now OG have the man advantage. Valde's trying to hold on. This B play starting to come through. Rush on the bench, but Nico on the flank. It was always Nico jumping out of the window. 1 kill, drops the bomb planner at least. And now it's on JKS. Mr. Savage, can he pull off the clutch? 1 picked up and a second locked in. 4K from JKS. And Mantu, he's about to be positioned, or at least they were going to try and do it, but Nico has to throw the smoke down. Mantu completely blinded. Luckily, Alexi B stepping up with 2 kills, jumps again. Config with 1 on the Mac 10, and Mantu, this is where he can shine. This is where his ult can deliver. He's got the help from his teammates as well, and Mantu will clean it up. First round on the board for OG. They lose 3 players, so it is a good bit of money for Complexity as well, but OG get the round on the board, and that's all that matters for them right now. Moving deeper into the B side, they've made that transition, and just at the right time, Alexi B spots the head of Rush. Nico now in position as well, and perfectly headshotting Config. A second picked up as well, and that's the round done, surely. JKS has to pull off a 1v4. He's still got the time for it, but Nico on the edge of that smoke just aggresses again, knowing that he has the expendable players. Mantle. What is that from Poison? Oh my god! He is just cracking skulls in middle. There's nothing OG can do. The op just holding the window, and Poison decides he's just going to turn his deagle into a sniper. Oh, Nico's just spotted short, or did he? He didn't really react to it. Now he's going to check it. Oh, Op was holding the angle. Luckily, Poison does not hit the shot. And now Rush just running into B. They've got a very good setup here, OG. Luckily, Poison is having a round. And right behind him, this flank that came and started in Palace. Issa arrived on short. It's all on BlameF. 20 seconds left. He's in behind them. Valde has no idea. There's the first kill. Now Issa down short. MP9. And the headshot collected. In Complexity, they haven't got out onto the site yet. JKS is still in Palace with that bomb. And this smoke begins to fade away, revealing Lexi B. Oh no, Config has delivered. The AWP has been dropped as well. And it's all on Valde. 1v3 can certainly win around like this, especially if he's given chances like this. Bomb plant denied. Second kill on the Config. And now just 1 player between him and the clutch. BlameF is his next challenge. The ultimate boss. And he'll try and take him down, and he's done it! Valde, a huge round. And even Issa really isn't fully committed to the A site right now. He actually charges in front of the smoke, so now he is fully committed to just taking down at least one player. He's done his job well, but he doesn't get away. And that's the issue here. Slight gap at the edge of the stair smoke here for Alexi B to play with, but it doesn't really matter. His whole team is just falling. And the bomb just taking fights instead of going for the plant. Smoke faded away in complexity, just brawling on this A site. OG don't even set up for the retake. That was their plan, right? Valde, here's utility coming in ramp, knows his players in connector, so he knows what he has to deal with. Takes the advanced stance, doesn't cower away in the corner, tries to allow his teammates into a better spot, but Poison! How is he so damn quick? Blame F through the top of the smoke. Issa's been brought down, and now it's just JKS left alone, and the pistols are managing to pull this off. JKS has drawn it back into the 1v1, but he's up against the AWPer of Mantu, who's in connector with that AWP, and the bomb is right in front of him. All he needs to do is sit back in the connector and not let JKS cross into the open. If JKS does move into the crosshair, he should be dropped immediately. No flash, no utility. He's got to bait out the shot if possible, and Mantu is not going to miss those. Good round from him to save the day for OG.
Smoke's about to fade, though. No more smokes for complexity, and a flank coming in from Valde. Poison's got the shot, though. That was important. It makes sure the bomb can be planted, and without the kit, OG would need some quick fights to have any chance here.
Yeah, with the way Valde's playing this, he's really not there. What? That's a no-scope! Poison!
You've got to laugh, Dinko, because if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
He's got it.
If you're OG right now.
I have no idea what is happening. He's got a machine arm. Like that's all. He's robotic, man. That is unbelievable. How does a human being do that? I can see why he dodged Launders' chicken wings.
It's a great story.
You know, Launders really loves telling that story, so if you want to go over to his Twitch channel and just spam anytime he's live about telling the story,
They won't make that mistake this time. Watch into mid. Issa lining up 2 kills from the back. Spray to the body. And OG get aggressive on mid at just the right time.
JKS and Config, 2 players that can certainly pull around off like this. Just look at the 4 remaining players. Issa, Valde, and Alexi B. You still gotta respect these 2 players massively. JKS has got good control into the A site. Bomb coming back through the ramp as well. So JKS is just biding his time, maintaining that control. There's still utility available as well. They smoke off Con, and JKS cracks open Valde. Now it's dropped down into a 2 versus 3. Look at the amount of 1v1 fights there is available right now. JKS, if he pushes into CT, he has the 1v1. If he uses the cover wall of the CT wall, he has the 1v1 against Issa. And now the timing works out for the 1v1 against Alexi B. And JKS is just pulling everything off. Issa left alone. A 4v2 has turned into a 1v2, favoring complexity. Issa trying to peer over the top of Ticket. Just tapping through the boxes, desperately trying to land something. We thought he had done enough at the start of this round, but complexity, they pull it off. 10-5 at the half. Config and JKS walking away with 10 rounds.
Ooh, Shadow spotted.
Oh, this
getting a tad more info, and as you said, Rush has just got an execution from behind. He made that look so easy. Valde is going to be caught off guard, and complexity remain on top of the situation, although Nico has brought it back to a 2-on-3. They're not ready for Config, though. He strikes from the back of the site, spamming to the body, and JKS comes in for the final kill. 11-5 complexity. Another pistol round goes their way. Kind of surprised Nico hasn't given that deed to someone else. But he wants to get the early kill. Oh, shot to the body. Not what was needed. That one lands to the head, but it's through the box. And Poison arrives with the second punch from Palace. 3 kills on that MP9. Eventually, Alexi B gets the deed back, but the full rotate is here. No real chance for Mantu. It's about to be 12-5. What's Mantu doing?
Let's go for the bomb plant, Alex. He's got a real opportunity here. Or is he going to give them a little parcel? What's he doing? What is he doing? I mean, actually, it's kind of a blessing in disguise that JKS doesn't get those kills in the FAMAS. He spots the feet, bomb goes down. Use it as a fake flash. Nice try. But JKS, nonetheless, takes the headshot. And Config, with his MP5 of all weapons, Looking to try and shut them down. Clean on the headshot first. Another one as well picked up. Perhaps the MP5 will make a return. And perhaps it'll continue to shut down OG. 3 kills for Config. A lot of money picked up and might just be the round here as well. Mantu left alone in this 1v3. Poison's been brought down, so that is the AWP in the hands of Mantu. And also, the AWP just gone for Complexity. You want to pick that up if possible, if they win this round, but you've got to give Mantu his fair dues. He might just be able to pull this off. Config spotty, but will he expect JKS in the apartments? Or the window player here, Blame F. Oh, he does get him as well. Now with 10 seconds left, he's looking for that final player. It's going to be difficult to win the round, and all you need to do now, JKS, is just save. There's no time to get the plant. Might just kill him after time, but just before. 1 second, Alex. Oh, he could have killed him after time.
I can't believe he even peaked before time, man. I was scared for a second. I couldn't tell you. I've never used that gun.
Yeah,
never.
I use it because it has pretty cool skins. But nonetheless, attack into the A site. It's going to be Blame F on the double. JKS has picked up the initial kill, though. A couple have come through for OG, but the empty barrel of Mantu clicks on through the jungle. But it's Nico who will be cut down by Blame F. 14-5. Complexity. It was one-sided on Dust 2. It continues that way here on Mirage. Just very unfortunate for OG. That's a good headshot. Might just get an opportunity here on the Poison, but he's not going to miss the shot. Goes back again, attempting the headshot in connector. It drops in, but the ramp play, he was always susceptible to that, and Nico will certainly take his opportunity. Alexa B's got into window. I might just catch Blame F, but what can you do about that? Blame F's aim is just on point. And now Nico looking for the 1v2 clutch. Bomb planted at triple. Goes for the headshot, but Config locks it in. These guys are just hitting everything.
I mean, this is a statement. This is the way they're going to qualify for Dreamhack Masters Spring.
Yeah, certainly a very, very convincing performance for Complexity. Looking to clean it up. Just one more kill left. It's Issa left alone in a 1v4, and Complexity make it through. Complexity have just dominated OG, completely destroyed him 2-0. And I'm looking forward to seeing this Complexity continue if they're going to play like this.
The individual level was so high here today for Complexity.